Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the SMU Mustangs offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Finds his man, it's Cooper. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. For just a second, let's take a big-picture view of SMU. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, they're looking ahead, always point to the future, point to the future. Like, they need to win today. Like, their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win.
Converts on fourth down, still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll toss it to the left. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He makes the grab. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Flips it out in the flat. That completion takes him down to the 7. And they are ready to strike.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Orange will have to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Takes a handoff. It's Willis. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Carney. Time running out, and he goes down down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds his man, it's Cooper. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Smashes ahead. Inside the touchdown Orange. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position, because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and flop. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the way, and a big play for this defense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Looking for a man, it's Carr. And he's got it inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Cooper. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air, it's Carr. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him.
Touchdown, SMU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Makes the score SMU 38, Syracuse.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the ground, it's Willis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Syracuse, 14.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Reads it, fires complete. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Mustangs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosion. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play
touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. With the catch, it's Willis. On the move at the 30. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. From the gun, the ground game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able.
He's got it inside the 30. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Carney. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Cook. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Gonna run it, it's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take. Let him be checked out.
Let's go.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Get set.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They'll send out the kicker here. He got it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. It's caught. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
His QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him.
Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's got the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Dropping back, it's Carney. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
19 on the play. First down for the offense. Okay, break.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
SMU 51, Syracuse 17.
Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
They believe they can run right here. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go big tight end, makes the grab, it's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They are going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Going to take a shot on second and short. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Wants to fire on second down. Buys a little extra time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Under the line on third and short.